Hey everyone, Kashira has released her latest Halo 3 Combat Evolved mod on the Steam Workshop, and I've got to say, everything she's learnt from when she first did 343 Guilty Spark, and then Keys, and now Truth and Reconciliation, it's a night and day difference. It also isn't just a remaster of the game now, it's a reimagining in the Halo 3 engine. If you would like to download this, I'll leave a link to the pre-release down in the description below, but you guys can see for yourself just how good this looks. So let's jump into the video. Visually, this genuinely looks better than the anniversary version, and if I bought a remaster of the game, this is what I would love to see. It seems like a faithful reimagining of the mission Truth and Reconciliation. I love how dark it is, and the visor mode from ODST looks really cool when it illuminates all the surrounding trees and objects on the map. Not only that, but the inside Covenant architecture really seems like a proper remaster. You can see the time and effort put into the tiny details. Kashira posted on Twitter, but a lot of the little things she added in. When you add them all together, you get a really beautiful remake. You can see why the mission took so long to get to where it is now, because of the amount of care that's been put into this mod. To be truthfully honest, this almost seems like the quality of a AAA title. At least visually, how it looks, how it plays, and the level of refinement. Usually mods are just for the fun of it, but there's a couple that come along every now and then that are genuinely amazing, and this is one of them. Even when this mod first came out, over a year ago now, I loved it then, and to see how much it has transformed, it looks completely different. Even the level geometry, how the sand and dirt all look on the ground, it looks completely different. A nice touch is that Kashira has moved to the ODST engine. This brings numerous changes and quality of life fixes, but most notably you'll now see you have a mini-map. It shows enemies, map geometry and more, and I really love this change. There are so many things about ODST that are fantastic, and this is one of them. For those wanting a classic experience, because I saw a lot of comments saying please don't remove the flashlight, Kashira has added both. So you can either do the visor mode, which is the ODST outline, or you can toggle to a flashlight. Both are very cool. Moving on to gameplay, and gameplay wise, I've noticed a significant improvement in the enemy AI, especially their behavior and their movement. Halo 3 elites have never been very good enemies because they were always your allies in Halo 3, but it's really starting to get to the point where they're solid enemies. Even their aesthetic has improved, especially the grunts. The grunts, in my opinion, seem like a perfect remaster. They look phenomenal, and they seem to fit completely into the game. Another bonus of being on the ODST engine is the Sergeant Johnson model with the cigar, and all the Marines, especially the ODSTs, look fantastic. And finally, there's engineers. The engineers from Halo 3 ODST have been added to the control room of the Truth and Reconciliation where you fight the Zealot Elite. Fantastic. Now I tried as hard as I could to break the mission and to give feedback, and I genuinely couldn't do it outside of minor bugs, which could be fixed fairly quickly. And when I played it, I ran it exactly like I would in Combat Evolved, and aside from not being able to launch into the air to skip the hangar section when you're inside the ship, it plays exactly the same. You can still lure enemies to the red doors and they'll open, very nice touch. And I actually noticed the invisible elites are much harder to see. I got jump scared by one, and I thought that was great. What's even cooler is the visor mode helps illuminate them just a little bit, but it's a nice touch. Overall, Halo 3 Combat Evolved, at least for this particular mission, feels like a proper remaster of the game. Even if that isn't Kashira's intention, I absolutely love the way it looks, the way it plays, and I would highly recommend it. The enemies, weapons, geometry, aesthetic, almost everything have all been vastly improved. And since you guys wanted me to rate the mods, I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10. That 0.5 is just because it needs to be more refined. There's some bug fixes, as well as some of the cutscenes are a little janky. But for the most part, especially the cutscenes, they're handled very well. Flying into the ship, where the grab lift pulls you up, and when Keys splatters the hunters, it all looks really great. So guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. I absolutely love this mod from Kashira. Have to check it out. If you're a Halo fan, link will be down in the description below. Go check it out. Brand new video out tomorrow. But thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.